Welcome to another episode, everyone. Porky from 107 Hoover crashed out and beat the head in of an individual from a Crip gang on the west side. This transpired there in the Los Angeles County Jail. Before I get into the story, briefly let me say thank you to everyone who left comments yesterday when I lost it a little bit over my mother. I wasn't trying to do that. I almost edited it out, and I just said, no, I ain't going to edit it out. It is what it is. And a lot of people left comments, said that they lost their mother. I responded to everyone. And rest in peace to everyone's mother who lost their mother. I know the pain. And I thank you. I thank everyone for y'all support. Y'all really helped me get through yesterday when I read the comments. So I appreciate all of y'all support. As always, I truly do. I had a momentary, what have you. Now, getting back to it, there in the Los Angeles County Jail, as I've said, and I've said once, twice, 3 times, and I'll say it again, that the Los Angeles County Jail is extremely violent. It's just very political, very gang infested, and everyone is essentially looking to make a name for themselves if they don't already have one. And if you already have one, you're looking to uphold your name. So it's constant strife in the Los Angeles County Jail. Porky, little Porky, he'd been in there for some time, and little Porky is extremely wild. Part of the issue is that Big Porky was in the Los Angeles County Jail. Rest in peace to Big Porky. And he was terrorizing the Los Angeles County Jail. Was Big Porky from 107 Hoover. I was there. Go back and check my catalog here on the channel. I have many stories on Big Porky, including how he passed away there in Centinela State Prison, where I eventually paroled from. But Porky, Big Porky, was a nut job. And so Lil Porky has already carved out a name for himself, all on his own, because he too is a nut job. But with Big Porky having been there and his name ringing so much, of course, that may have added something to Lil Porky, where he's like, oh yeah, I really got to keep this going. So Lil Porky is in there, and I'm coming to realize he's in my module. He ended up coming to my module on the 4,000 floor, 4800. Bam Bam from 107 Hoover is in there as well. Oh my goodness. And these two guys together, and sometimes they're hard to control. And I'm noticing that whenever little Porky gets into it with anyone, he has a propensity to go overboard. He can never just have a squabble and that's it. This dude always got to do something extra. He always has to do something else. He always blacks out. He always takes it to its apex. So I decided, whenever there's a situation there in the module, I'm not going to bother little Porky with it anymore. Because this dude he doesn't know how to just, again, have a fight and that's it. Sometimes I do need business taken care of there in the module. Now, this individual, let's call him again, Hardhead, from some smaller Crip gang on the west side. He's in the module and everything is going okay with him. He tends to mind his own business for the most part, but he has a problem with going back to his cell whenever he comes back from wherever it is he's coming back from. Sometimes the police be tripping over this sort of thing. And they'll start tripping on everyone else in the module, what have you. So if you need something done, I can get you out. I can get it done. In the meantime, go lock it up. He coming back. He hanging out all the time. This and that. So I'm telling him, bro, you can't be hanging out on what you think this is. So he's like, oh, man, I'm just doing what I do, bro. I'm just taking care of business. I'm like, I don't even have my own homies out here running around in the module acting crazy. So you can't be running around here loud and just losing your mind all the time. Come back from where you're coming back from, bro. Be strong and head back. What are you doing? Hardhead, he didn't really take heed to what I was trying to tell him. To just calm down in the module. Don't be so loud, causing attention to yourself. You're not from a big hood, bro. You're not connected like that up in here. These dudes will eat you alive. Some people, well, they just have a hard head. They don't like to listen until it's too late. And so one day we're out there, we're on a tier. I got a little Porky out. I used to have him out all the time. Him, Bam Bam, all kind of people though. Bloods, whatever, it didn't matter. But right now, little Porky is out. And we chilling in a little side day room, watching the game. TV's on. This is why I got Porky out. We in there chilling. I got to keep this dude calm. I got him out watching the game. We just chilling and having a good old time. I hear some ruckus down there on the tier. So I come out of the day room. I go down there on the tier. It's Hardhead. He down there arguing with somebody. And someone's inside of their cell. He's on the tier, going back and forth. I'm like, what's up with this dude? I walk down there because he's making a scene. He's not even supposed to be out. And the police, they get to saying that I don't have control of the module and this sort of stuff. This is just how it works in there, bro. I'm not doing the police bidding, but this is just how it goes down in there. So I'm like, so I go down there and I look back and I see little Porky coming with me. He don't really like this dude anyway. He knows that I done told this individual a time or two to calm his demeanor down. And he's not necessarily taking heed. Porky doesn't appreciate that. I get down there, I say, what's the issue, bro? What's going on? Why you down here hooping and hollering, man? What's up? He like, man, this dude right here, and the dude that's in the cell, he looking at me like, man, I want to squabble this dude. That's it. This dude down here popping it on. He like, all right, we can squabble. So I told myself, I'm like, all right, bro, look, I get the door pop for y'all to squabble, but it's gonna be at the dinner. So Hardhead, he like, nah, bro, get the door cracked right now. You can do it. You can get the door cracked right now. I'm like, I'm already about to handle something. I already had something else to go handle at some point. So I'm like, I'm not finna take care of this at the dinner. It's all kind of situations lined up to be taken care of in here. You got to get on the list. I'll get you at the dinner and y'all can have y'all little squabble. This doesn't suffice with Hardhead. He's agitated. He's upset with whatever the argument is that he just had with this individual. So he's getting at me and he's like, nah, bro, I want to squabble him right now. What? You protecting him or something? And dude like, I don't need no protection. So then dude like, bro, just get the dough here right now. This dude, So then I just see little Porky coming from the side, and little Porky got in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And he like, bro, you talking to, who you think you talking to? This the big homie you talking to, bro. This the big homie you talking. Who you think you talking to? He run this module, bro. Who the F you think you talking to, bro? You disrespecting the big homie? So I'm telling Paul, I'm like, bro, it's good, bro. I ain't tripping on this. Because dude is getting a little fresh, but he's agitated, he's upset. He wants to squabble this dude. I get it. It's all good. I didn't take it like he was disrespecting me or nothing like that. I would have handled the situation. So I didn't take it like that. But Porky has a short fuse. And he wants this dude to understand what the temperature is inside of this module. That he's not running anything. That when he's told to do something, he has to do it. With no back talk, essentially. But I already know that little Porky, again, I don't want him involved in any violence if it can be circumvented, because this individual has a tendency to blow it out of proportion. I'm like, I'm not finna come. I told him the last time. I told y'all a story. Him and Bam Bam hollered at a dude and then they cut off his ear. It's just supposed to be a fight. But this dude wouldn't stop till I had to get him off of him. So I said, man, Porky, I already told you. I'm not even coming to get you when it's a situation, bro. Unless I want somebody dead, because you trying to kill somebody every time. You can't just go in there and just have a fight and that's just it, bro. You always got to do something. No. Just kick back, bro. So I didn't want Porky getting into it with this individual hardhead because I'm already knowing hardhead is going to be in trouble. If I need someone to squabble him down, I'll go get someone else. But again, I didn't really take umbrage what he was saying. I just took it like he was upset. He was agitated. He was a little emotional at the time. He trying to squabble the dude. I told him it couldn't happen right then and there. He wasn't happy about that. So he gave me a little back talk or whatever. Okay, ain't no big deal. The problem was that he had sort of done this sort of thing in the past. I'd already had a couple of conversations with him. I wasn't tripping. I wouldn't have tripped, but Porky was tripping. So he like, man, you hollering at the big homie. So I'm thinking Porky. So I grabbed Porky because now the police, they like sort of around because when this dude was doing all the yelling on the tier, as we're coming out and going down there, the police trying to see what's going on as well. Just a couple of them. You know, I'm like waving them off like it's good or whatever, but they still around. So I grabbed Porky. I don't want him getting off on this dude right now. I'm not sure if Porky's strapped, but he might be. Normally he is, and chances are he's going to pull it out and try to use it on this individual because he don't know they just have a fight and go on by this damn business. So I grabbed Porky to him, it's good, bro. But hardhead, he like, man, I ain't getting at you big homie like that, bro. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like basically, like I ain't backing down, though, you know. Porky like, bro, let me go. I'm like, bro, I'm telling hardhead, bro, I'm trying to get this dude. You hooping and hollering. Still, you're escalating it. You don't want these problems. Trust me. You think you do, you don't, bro. You don't want to deal with this dude right here. I promise you don't. He's cutthroat. For real. He's really about that life. He's going to hurt you, bro. I'm going to have to try to stop this stuff. No. Just chill. You see, I'm trying to grab him. I'm trying to de-escalate it. And as I'm grabbing him, you steady basically walking up like, you know what I'm saying, man, I ain't disrespecting your big homie, but at the same time, bro, I ain't no bust. I'm like, oh, man, this dude. I'm like, bro, watch out. Porky like, man, what, man? I'm like, bro, hold on. So Porky like, bro, I got to squabble this dude right now. We got to squabble right now. We go to my cell, we go to his cell. Dude like, all right, we go to my cell and squabble. So I'm like, all right, can't be right on the tier right now because the police again, they're lurking. So I told Porky, well, y'all going y'all cell. Y'all going Porky's cell. I told Porky it's never good to go in someone else's cell to squabble if you don't have to. It's just like going to someone else's home where they're comfortable at, where they have their weapons at, they're in their own habitat. You're the one that is not in your habitat. You're the one that's uncomfortable, don't know the situation because this is not where you live. That gives the person who lives there the decided advantage. I don't ever want to go in someone else's cell. Come in my cell. I know where my knife is at. I know where this is at. I know what side of the bunk to slam your head up against, all of that. I know this part of the bunk is sharp. Finna slam your head right there, you know, whatever. I know what's going on in my dwelling. I don't know what's going on in yours. I'm not running in your cell unless I absolutely have to. So anyway, so Porky, no, bro, y'all going, I'll explain to you later. You go in your cell and squabble to do. Porky like, all right. I had to make it happen right then and there. Even though I already had some other business to take care of, I had to get this one out the way, even though it all started because I'm telling dude, I can't opening the cell right now for him to squabble to one dude. And that's what he's saying, like, so now you can get me to squabble Porky, but I was just trying to get you to crack this cell, and you couldn't do it. That's what this all started over, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. Now this has to happen because you start popping it, and you want to squabble, so here we go. Go on the cell. I get the cell hit. Get Porky's cell hit. Right in there. I told the police, they already know. They hear all the yelling down there. They see the little grouping up down there in front of the other cell. They know something going on. Then we walk off the tier, go around into the Porky cell, and I'm telling the police, hit the cell. And them two going in there. They already know, they know what's up. But this is part of the game. This is daily activity. They in on it. They don't care. They want this sort of stuff to happen to keep the peace, keep the trouble down inside of the module, if you will. They crack the cell, they go in there, and Porky rushes the dude immediately. Now, when they go in there, first I was going to leave the door open. Tell the police just leave the door open. So I can go in there and get Porky, because I already know this dude finna trip out, more than likely. But I told the police, go ahead and close the door. Close the gate, the bars. They did. Porky going there in his cell, he's comfortable in his cell, right? Get in there and he rushed him immediately. Hard-headed swinging back. It's a fight. It's up. And they squabbling. Porky knows how to fight. He's been in the county jail fighting. He's been on the street fighting. He knows how to fight. So he in there squabbling the dude, and he likes to fight. He's excited. Hard-headed is indeed holding his own for a little while. Porky ended up hitting him with a good punch. Bam! When he dazed him, he pushed him back a little bit and dazed Hardhead. Hardhead was able to, recover, and he came back and he hit Porky with one. And he caught little Porky with a good one. Bam! Oh, man. Okay, now I'm sitting out. I'm on a tier. I'm watching everything. Inside of the cell, I'm right there by the bars. I'm watching. He caught Porky with a good one. I just saw some old crazy glazed look in little Porky's eye at that moment. And I knew I was about to have to rush in there. I knew it. And I was right. Because little Porky grabbed something from somewhere inside of his cell. To this day, I don't know what it was. And clocked the dude right upside the head. Bam! And dropped him. And he down on the ground and he leaking. Now Porky trying to get on top of him. I'm yelling, Porky, Porky, Porky. It's like, he don't hear me. He's right there. How you don't hear me? He right there. He's out of it. This dude's spazzing again. I tell the police, hit the cell, man. Hit the door. Hit the door. They hit the door and I run in there and I grab Porky. Bro, what you doing? He huffing and puffing. Like, watch out, watch out. I'm like, man, watch out. What you doing, bro? What the hell you got? Watch out. I got to physically grab him and push him with some strength to get him off the dude. I'm like, bro, watch out. Fuck back. And I pushed him like that. Dude down there on the ground. Because Porky done blacked out. I know what's going on. He down there bleeding profusely about the face area. I look down there and I'm, oh, God, man. Damn, man. What you hitting with, bro? Porky ain't saying nothing. He just got some old sinister smirk on his face. I get down to the dude and I'm tell Porky Sellies, man, give me some towels and stuff. Wet some towels. So wipe the blood off the dude. Wipe the blood off and tell him, bro, you straight? You straight? Like, yeah, he had a gash on his head. Nice little gash. It was bleeding. I'm holding, I'm in there like I'm on Grey's Anatomy. I'm trying to hold the wound. Like I'm a doctor or something. Man, what is this? Damn, this dude Porky. Dude, eventually the bleeding slowed down and stopped. I had to get him out of Porky's cell, undetected as far as the police and all of this blood and all of this. They know he's going in there to fight, but, y'all doing too much. I got to get him back, got him back to his cell. Told him, see, bro, just stay in your cell now. I'm trying to tell you. Then I had to go tell Porky, man, I told him, bro, you can't be doing, that's why I don't fuck with you, bro. That's why I don't come and get you, bro. I always wonder why I don't come and get you no more when there's a situation. Because of this, homie. You don't know how to just have a fight and that's it, bro. You always got to use a weapon or do something crazy. Like, bro, nah, bro, he disrespecting the big homie, bro. No, that's out. I'm like, bro, he didn't disrespect me, homie. He was upset. He didn't disrespect me. That's how I took it. Okay. So I'm, there you have it. Lil Porky. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy. He is who he is, bro. And it's not an act, that's for sure. He's proven that time and time again. This is just who he is. And Big Porky is just, these two dudes, man. Whoa. Seriously, man. These were some serious individuals. Still is. Porky, Lil Porky, Big Porky, rest in peace, as I said. You gotta go check out a few of them stories. I'm gonna get back into Big Porky. It's just still so much left on the table with Big Porky. And Lil Porky too. I've been, but sort of hurtful sometimes to talk about Big Porky. But it's one of these stories I want to tell you about Big Porky, man. It's crazy stuff he was down there doing. But Lil Porky too. It was bananas. But there you have it. That's what happened there. Lil Porky bashed his head in with something. Had the dude leaking on the ground, blood everywhere. I had to go in there and try to wrap him up and play some type of nurse. Come on, man. This dude. That's what I was going through down there with these dudes. With Porky and them especially, bro. Seriously. Big Porky, it was hard to control him. Or try to control, not control him, but stop him from doing certain stuff, bro. That place ain't for no one. Shout out to Lil Porky. Get out, come home soon, bro. Stay safe and stay free, people.